Hi, and welcome back. It's Tuesday. More importantly, it's been a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday in the neighborhood, and we've still got some more beautiful weather in store. Now, keep in mind, other parts of the United States are fearing much worse, and the tail end of Hurricane Delta may play a factor in our weather. Towards the weekend, a very quickly strengthening Hurricane Delta was a Category 2, intensified from there very quickly. Today, at last report, a Category 4, and still getting ready to bear down first on Mexico's northeastern Yucatan Peninsula, and from there making its way to the Mississippi Gulf Coast, where it could still be a very serious hurricane. The remnants there after may make their way up into the Tennessee Valley, maybe affecting our weather with some rain for around your weekend or before its end. So a lot to talk about weather-wise. The bright spot in all of that is certainly tomorrow's forecast. I think some folks might actually see 80 on the thermometer tomorrow. On tonight's program, we'll talk with our local public health director, Pete Shepard. He'll give us some explanation, some good news for a local business, which is no longer under quarantine. He'll tell us why. Also, mayors and county judges having a conference call with the governor earlier today, all expecting some more resources or tools possibly to help enforce the mask mandate, as he has been alluding to. We'll let Shepard tell us about that conversation. Also update us on new cases. We have the governor's update. We have a local arrest of a man charged again for unlawful imprisonment of a female, and some other headlines that we have to share with you before I leave you for, again, beautiful Tuesday evening. Every school system is dealing with COVID, not just in the precautions and measures they're taking, but also seeing positive results. A few, some more so, school districts like Powell County, seeing a positive case in a staff member where a teacher in the Powell County Middle School is symptomatic, is positive, and is showing some symptoms, mild symptoms at this time, but as a result, 52, I think it is, Powell County Middle School students have been quarantined as a result. Johnson County Schools over the past couple of days, a student there with a positive case. McGoffin County has already experienced it on a number, at least a couple of occasions. And we're continuing to see the like as school districts continue to try to grapple with the coronavirus positive cases in school, or in people in school, I should say. And we'll have your local and state coronavirus update in just a few moments. Right now, state police arrested the following McGoffin County man just earlier this afternoon after responding to a complaint on Route 40, just a few hundred yards out of Salyersville, responding to a complaint of unlawful imprisonment. State police from Post 9, Officer Haney from Post 9 specifically, per his arrest citations, arrested this man, 44-year-old Adam L. Minix of Salyersville, earlier this afternoon, apparently after responding to a call of a female being held against her will at Minix's residence on Route 40, just outside the Salyersville city limits, or very near to. Authorities pulling in the driveway upon responding to the call, noting that Minix took off and ran through the yard. When he saw them, police gave chase. He was apprehended and placed into custody. A female was found in the residence. It was the female believed to have been reported to have been held against her will, who said that she had been held there for a period of 2 days. There was also a quantity of methamphetamine and marijuana found in the residence. All in all, Minix was charged with unlawful imprisonment in the second degree, fleeing and evading police in the second degree, violating an EPO, assault in the fourth, domestic violence, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of marijuana. Court records indicate that he was actually out on bond for receiving stolen property and other serious charges, including unlawful imprisonment in the first degree, assault in the fourth, domestic violence, assault in the first, and other serious charges related to, believed to be the same female, some time back. Those charges stemming from an arrest by the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. Next, some good news, some congratulations. A 100% pass rate. That's a good thing. Folks over at the Big Sandy Community and Technical College system have told me of their first graduating class of the lineman training program. These graduates, as of this past Friday. Lineman graduates include Gary Patton, Braden Conley, Shane Boyd, Josh Hall, Tanner Blair, Zachary Howell, Lonnie Ratliff, Billy Hall, Brady Taylor, Clinton Jude, Chad Newsom, Dalton Vaughn, and Colby Mullins. The Lineman Training Program is a partnership between Big Sandy, RECC, Kentucky Power, and the community college system. The program preparing students for a meaningful and rewarding career in the electrical line work industry. Taught by electrical line industry professionals, the Lineman Training Program teaches students how to install, maintain, and repair high-powered electrical lines and systems. The profession requires physical and mental strength and is different every single day. And they say there are plans underway for more lineman training opportunities as well. And again, all of those who took the program are graduates, 100% graduation rate for their first class. Congratulations to all, and congratulations to Big Sandy, RECC, and Kentucky Power, and Big Sandy Community and Technical College for making this happen. We know that life cannot come to a complete standstill because of the pandemic, but we can make sure that you can continue to bank safely and securely by calling either branch of the Salyersville National Bank to schedule any in-lobby services, or by using either of our drive-thrus. Mondays through Fridays, the main drive-thru is open from 8 until 3, and the branch drive-thru is open from 8 until 5, and the branch drive-thru is also open on weekends, Saturdays 8 until noon, with ATMs available 24/7 at both locations. Or by taking advantage of our completely free 24-hour internet banking and bill pay, banking by phone, remote deposit, automatic payment services, and more. Salyersville National Bank, always making your banking easier and safer.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan with 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
Go to Conley Tire in Staffordsville or ConleyTire.net right now and get $200 back on a new set of Goodyears, $100 on new Generals, Coopers, Bridgestones, and Mickey Thompsons, all with the smoothest balancing Snap-on has to offer. And if your ride has a light on, let their state-of-the-art Zeus diagnostic machine figure it out for only $35 at Conley Tire. Go with All Pro and you'll always get a perfectly finished project backed by decades of experience and thousands of satisfied customers. Always with the best prices on everything from small to large remodels, bathrooms to kitchens to entire homes, or turnkey new construction on everything from garages, homes to retail space. And seamless gutters too. And All Pro still offers 0% financing for up to 18 months and long-term low interest rates on those big projects. For an estimate, call this family-owned business today. Same 6 decades of experience, same undivided dedication and focus on winning your case. New location. The law offices of McFarland and Tinker are now located on Route 114 in the former McGoffin Farm Bureau location. Motor vehicle accidents, Social Security disability, SSI claims, wrongful death and workers' compensation and work injury cases. Call 349-9000. McFarland and Tinker. In your local COVID-19 update here in McGoffin County, the good news that McGoffin County may soon find its way in the yellow. Also, some good news for a local business which had closed its operation down voluntarily after an employee had tested positive for the coronavirus. That quarantine now lifted. Our public health director explains that in just a few moments, as he also outlines positive cases over the past couple of days. None reported yesterday, but one positive case, says Shepard, reported today.
We had one positive today. It was related to, I think, a week and a half ago, the group that went to Funeral High, and one of their family members now is tested positive.
What are our numbers right now in regards to total cases, isolated, things of that nature? Do you have those?
We have 11 isolated right now, and about, I think, 5 or 6 of those will be coming out of isolation Friday and Saturday, so they're down. We still have one hospitalized, and I didn't get the rest of the numbers on all that. Just that's all I know about.
The one that's hospitalized, same lady who's been there for quite some time.
As far as I know, yes.
Some good news, though, in regards to our numbers. You tell me today our positivity rate on the map, the daily map, is still showing us in the orange. But you think that's about to change?
Oh yeah, we calculated daily. We got the formula, and as of yesterday afternoon, we calculated it to be at 8.1, which would put us in the yellow out of the orange. And with just one case today, and hopefully not many cases tomorrow, we keep on going down.
And that's obviously a good sign, but for what reasons?
Well, if it gets in the orange and then gets in the red, then schools shut down. All the schools shut down, and it's called a critical. It's in critical area there, and so all the schools will be closed down for a week until they get it back down into the orange.
Statewide, we've seen the two worst weeks that we've seen since this began. Definitely as confirmed by state officials in an escalation. And the governor, I know, spoke with mayors and judges today. I was expecting possibly to give you guys some more guidance or more tools or resources, I guess, because he is saying that counties and cities need to be enforcing the mask mandate more. What was the gist of his words?
That was basically it. He wanted the counties and the cities to take a more, concerted effort to mandate the mask wearing, but he really didn't give us any other incentive other than to ask us to do that. He did say that if it kept going like it is and spiking like we are right now, that probably within a week or two that they would start shutting some of the businesses back down, such as, and the first ones would be restaurants and bars.
Over the course of the last few weeks, you've cited some businesses, fined some businesses twice. I mean, do you think there's anything that McGoffin County could be doing more than they are right now to enforce it?
Well, that's basically all the health department can do is fine them now that we've warned them, and some of them warned them. I was hoping the governor might come out and say that we could maybe even start closing some businesses maybe for a day or two if they were endangering the welfare of the public by not requiring customers to wear a mask or if the employees weren't wearing masks. But he didn't say anything about that today. He just said he wanted the cities and counties to work with the health department to try to get the businesses to enforce the mask wearing.
Last question anyway. So good news for local business, but I just need a bit of an explanation if you don't mind. We got a new restaurant, Mimi's, which was open a brief time period before they had to close. Actually, they didn't have to, but they decided to on their own to go ahead and quarantine after they had an employee test positive. And I know the health department issued a statement on that last night that they are able to reopen. Can you run through that for me?
Yeah. Well, we're very specific on the policy we use when we get a positive case. The individual that tested positive at Mimi's had what they call a stick for an antibody, and it's not a very reliable test, but it did show positive. That doctor's office reported to us that the individual was positive, so we automatically had to quarantine that individual and anybody that they'd been in contact with. In the meantime, the next couple of days, this individual and that individual was showing some type of symptoms at that time. So they went back and retested again with the nasal swab, which is a lot more accurate, and it came back negative. So we took the quarantine off of her and the contact she was in. Mimi's did voluntarily close down. They will be reopening on Thursday, I think she said. But that's the way it goes. If we get a false negative and then it comes back positive, or a false positive and then it comes back negative, then they can come out of quarantine and open their business back up, which they did.
Here is the positivity rate that Shepard and I were speaking of. This is as of just 4 o'clock this afternoon. McGoffin County, which was up in the upper teens for many days, 17, 18, maybe even 19 there for a while. I don't believe ever reaching 20 or much over 20, but anything over 25 would put a county into the red, and being in that category is somewhere you just don't want to be. You can see many, however, that continue to be. Knott County just now coming out of the red for the first time at 23.2, hoping that they continue along that trend, but McGoffin County as of 4 down to 10.6, and Shepard believing that with numbers the way they have tracked for the past several days, believing that it will be below that 10 and into the yellow category for the first time in a while, possibly before the week's end. Your state COVID update and some other information from the governor's office forthcoming right now. Coming up is tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau Community Calendar. First up, a birthday wish from her mom and from her mamaw and from a long list of family and some friends as well. Angelica McKenzie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angelica McKenzie, from your mom and mamaw and a lot of friends and family that love you lots. Happy birthday to you. I just got this announcement in. The Indian Mound Daughters of the American Revolution is partnering with the United States of America Vietnam War Commemoration to honor all Vietnam War veterans and their families during this 50th anniversary. Their main objective is to thank and honor veterans of the Vietnam War, including personnel who were held prisoner of war or listed as missing in action, for their service and sacrifice on behalf of the United States, and to thank and honor the families of these veterans. So, our DAR is presenting certificates of appreciation to every Vietnam veteran who served in country during the war, along with a commemorative lapel pin. Those who served during the Vietnam era, November the 1st of 1955 through May the 15th of 75, are eligible also for the commemorative lapel pin. Spouses of deceased veterans will be presented certificates as well. For more information on how to obtain these, contact Pam Wages. The best time, Wednesdays and Thursdays after 1 in the afternoon at 349-1005. The Indian Mound chapter of the DAR looks forward to honoring our Vietnam veterans. And I always look forward to having your announcements here on the community calendar for everyone to see and hear. And that includes birthdays and anniversaries too. And you know, this is how you get them on the show. And if you want birthdays and anniversaries and birth announcements in the Salyersville Independent, they're free there too. Just send those to Joe, J-O, at SalyersvilleIndependent.com. Funeral services nightly brought to you by the McGoffin County Funeral Home, who reminds us tonight, first of all, of services to be held for 69-year-old Agaline Watkins Helton of Dotson Branch, who passed away Sunday, survived by her husband Billy Helton, daughters Patricia Ann Helton Howard and Vonda Helton Bailey, as well as 4 grandkids and 6 great-grandkids. Services in Ms. Helton's honor will be held tomorrow at 1 o'clock from the Salyersville Funeral Home. Visitation continues this evening. 61-year-old Diane Arnett passed away on Monday at the Salyersville Nursing and Rehab Center. She survived by stepbrother Tim Spencer, 3 stepsisters, Tammy Penix, Marcia Murray, and Roxana Hurd, and a niece, Nikita Marie Arnett. She's also preceded in death by her brother, Barry Wayne Arnett. Services to be held in her honor this Thursday at 1 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation will be tomorrow night from 6 until 9. Martha Jane Bruce Long, 103 years of age, almost 104, wife of Gordon Long of Winchester, passed away on Monday, a native of Clark County. Martha is survived by her 3 sons, Larry Long of Winchester, Stephen Long of Jeffersonville, and here in Salyersville, Gordon B. Long, our local attorney, as well as 10 grandkids and several great-grandkids. Graveside services are going to be held this Thursday morning at 11 at the Claremont Memorial Gardens in Clark County in her honor. 51-year-old Jeffrey Wayne Helton of Royalton Road in Salyersville passed away Sunday, the husband of Sherry Flannery Helton and the son of the late Rainey Bud and May Lyon Helton. He survived as well by his wife and daughter Lakin Cheyenne Bradley, grandson Logan Connor Bradley, and brother Gerald Anthony Helton, with services to be held in his honor this Friday at 1 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation the night before, Thursday from 6 until 9.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
It's hard to describe the t-shirt lines and looks in right now at the seasonal shop, but I'm going to try. 2 of them are made right here in KY, Ridge and Holler, because, you know, in Kentucky, you're always in one or the other, and both are always beautiful. Just check these designs out. The other is Yonder, and it's made in Pikeville, and it's just as cool and creative and all Kentucky. Definitely something there to appeal to everyone. And the ever-popular Turn Row brand, also at the seasonal shop for all fans of anything farming. And you can come into the shop and experience the magic of perfectly chilled drinks. For regular and slim cans, regular or even wine bottles, cups, and more. It's the Cadillac of koozies by Brewmate. All colors and styles in stock right now at Fraser's Prater Drugs seasonal shop. It's one of the most popular and most famous things we've ever done at your Salyersville Lee's. Well, except for our chicken and our biscuits and our wedges and our ice and our hot dogs and you know what I mean. The $5 coupon is back in this week's edition of the Salyersville Independent. That's $5 off family specials. That's 16 or 20 pieces of chicken, any way you like it, with mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and biscuits, enough to feed the fam and more. $5 off. Clip the coupon. They'll even give it to you for free in a free newspaper at your Salyersville Lee's famous recipe. $5 off is back.
We know a lot about these parts. We know to get what you need to climb the gorge, you go to Miguel's, and afterwards you come back for a slice of their famous pizza. We know a great place for a relaxing weekend at the lake is in Paintsville. We know if you have a sweet tooth, you can't pass up a cone at Freezer Fresh Dairy in West Liberty. And we know if it's Friday night in the mountains, we'll be at the football field cheering on the home team. We know because we proudly serve these areas with the power to connect us all. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Come to Parkway Pharmacy in Salyersville and get your prescriptions filled, your over-the-counter medications, and immune system boosters, all from the safety and comfort of your own vehicle, either in their drive-thru or with their new curbside service. You can also call ahead or just download the MyGNP app, that's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, and refill and manage your prescriptions right from your device, helping you and yours stay healthy and safe. Parkway Pharmacy in Salyersville, 349-4400. There is never a good time for a breakdown. They will happen, and your car at some point is going to need some repairs and maintenance. And Black Smoke Performance is open and here with professional, fast, safe service. And they now have certified full air conditioning, diagnostics, and repair to keep you cool in whatever you drive. Black Smoke Performance, 349-8785. Prior to the state's daily COVID numbers, the governor outlined $3 million in Homeland Security grants going to 25 different communities. The Johnson County Fiscal Court, one of those. I do not have the number of funds being allocated. The majority of those $3 million going to election safety, as well as some other line items. The Kentucky tourism slogan, the new one, has been unveiled. Stay close, go far, suggesting road trips, taking in all that Kentucky has to offer with the state tourism, the state offices have been promoting, and what everyone in Kentucky should be promoting, not just now during the pandemic, but at all times. A lot to see and do in Kentucky. The governor also reminding everyone that this Friday is the last day to request a paper absentee ballot if you so choose to do so. And he also chose to remind everyone that since July, it's not just the state but also the White House who is continuing to press that masks should be and must be worn indoors at all public settings, and that we should have only limited group gatherings.
Today's daily summary says we still have a lot of work to do. Today we're reporting 1,054 new cases of COVID-19. That's more than any Tuesday in the last 4 weeks, including the highest 2 weeks on record, which have been the last 2 weeks. 144 of that 1,054 are kids under 18. We still see a significant percentage of our cases being children. Our total number of cases, 74,194. Total number of tests still up over 1.5 million, 1,552,667.
There were also 4 additional deaths reported today by the governor's office. It has been a record-setting, and that's not a good thing, record-setting hurricane season. And now it's Hurricane Delta, a major storm focusing after the Yucatan Peninsula on Mississippi's Gulf Coast region. Major impacts from flooding and damaging winds. The chance of severe weather on the Gulf Coast is set to increase this Thursday as Delta has very quickly went to a Category 2 to now a Category 4 hurricane. Here's the latest timeline issued by NOAA showing this afternoon at 5, just getting close to Mexico there and then carrying on and up into the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama as well, parts of, not necessarily coastal, but parts of, and several other states all could be impacted. The chance of severe weather on the Gulf Coast will increase Thursday as Delta makes its way into the northern Gulf. Right now, everyone's closely on the guard and monitoring for heavy rain, coastal flooding, and damaging winds. The storm is expected to weaken some as it moves overland, but forecasters say that all the warm conditions of the Gulf are prime for it to re-strengthen, maybe back to a Category 4 hurricane. While we could see some clouds and showers and rain from Delta later on, now nothing like that in the forecast through at least most of the end of the week. I mean, check out tomorrow. Let's start with tonight. 50 degrees for your nighttime low, nothing more than some patchy fog and clear skies and a southwesterly wind at 3 to 5 miles per hour. A nice end to a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. And I won't be surprised if a few of us don't actually hit the 80-degree mark today. 79, I think, for everyone. Sunny skies, a bit on the breezy side, southwesterly, 5 to maybe 20-mile-per-hour gusts, and back down into the low 50s tomorrow night. But, man, tomorrow is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday, and Thursday on the heels of that as well. A little cooler, a little more mild at 74 degrees for your Thursday, but still sunny, partly cloudy that night. Nighttime lows right around the 50-degree mark or a tad bit below, and partly cloudy. So a beautiful next few days. Winds definitely tomorrow more noticeable, not so much on your Thursday. And into your Friday, I think, we will actually see, and I've got that wrong, it should be partly sunny skies for your Friday and mid-70s. The clouds and the showers right now in the latest update aren't until late Friday night. So I think the rest of your week, all the way through Friday afternoon, early evening, will be full of sunshine. Upper 70s tomorrow, mid 70s thereafter, low 70s thereafter for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Right now, Delta, we'll see how much of a factor it is, but the forecast right now calling for a very consistent 72 Saturday and Sunday, mostly cloudy. A 50% chance of showers on your Saturday, a lesser 30% chance on your Sunday. And those clouds and showers pull out at the start of next week, and then it's back to the mid, maybe upper 70s again. 76 mostly sunny on your Monday, 77 partly sunny on your Tuesday. So the weekend, a bit of a gray area forecast-wise, but on both sides of it, beautiful, beautiful weather. And that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful evening. I'll see you tomorrow.